One of the big challenges of being a parent these days is figuring out how to discuss tragedies with their children because they're exposed to them via media on a repeated basis. In the case of any tragic event, parents should always take a first step in opening up a conversation with their child. The anniversary of 9/11 is somewhat unusual because you have some time to prepare how you're going to do this with your kids. And the basic principle is to simply open up a line of dialogue with them very factually. And this is important for kids of any age. Just simply, you might be hearing about this, you might have heard this, you might have seen something about it. Do you have any questions? There are a few principles you want to keep in mind when you're having the conversation with your child. You want to be sure that you're really listening to them and trying to answer their question as specifically as you can. The main thing is that you want to follow their lead. Try to not give them too much information so that they can really tell you what information and how much information they want. These days, most kids have ample access to a variety of media, and I think it's well worth a parent's effort to over-monitor their exposure right now. Keep in mind that most of the sources in the media are delivering content that's pitched at adults, and a fair amount of this content will be upsetting to adults. So you can imagine how it would impact kids. As we think about having conversations with our kids about the anniversary of 9/11, really embracing the idea that it is a conversation, meaning that it might continue past the anniversary, and it could continue for some time. It's an important part of history. It still might be on your child's mind for a long time. So maintain that level of open dialogue with them, and don't assume just when the anniversary passes that their questions will end.